This week started with me doing a COVID test, and it's ending with a very, very magnificent weekend of riding.
Well, I don't have COVID, so that's good. But I am sick. The conclusion is I was kind of sick before the event, but didn't really feel any symptoms until, I guess, the night after. I guess it can be an excuse, like, oh, that's kind of good. That's what, now I know kind of why I didn't do as well as I thought I would have done. But also, either way, it doesn't really matter. It is kind of good because I think I was wanting to take a bit of a rest period, but I didn't really know what that would look like. But if I'm sick, I just have to do nothing. So it's going to be probably the whole week off training. I don't think I'll do any training this week. I'm going to change my schedule to just say off season, essentially. I'll do whatever I end up doing, but I'm not going to be like too stringent about it. Now I'm going to try swallow some pills though, which I can't do. So I don't understand why every drug is not a liquid. It's so much easier, but here we go. Oh, nailed it. First time. That was the most successful pill swallowing I've ever done. And actually, I feel kind of all right. I just can't really breathe yet. And it's kind of meaning that my recovery from the event isn't happening because my body's just working to fight off this illness. So yeah, it's a bit of a double whammy. So my legs are still quite sore, more than they would be 48 hours after the race had I not have been sick. So, excuse me. So I have booked in for a fitting session today to get some aero bars, some clip-on aero bars to go on my bike. And from that point on, I'll be able to practice and get good using them and then race faster at the end of the year. Very cool. Very sick to have those on. It's gonna probably take a while to get used to them, I'm sure. But they just, that's cool. That's really cool. I was taking medicine on Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday. Didn't take it last night though, and haven't taken it today, and I'm feeling pretty good. I would say I was at 90% last night, but that was having taken some medicine in the morning. I'd say about the same now. Probably in 24 hours time I'll be, I would say, back to 100% or maybe 99%. Maybe looking at Sunday to do probably an easy ride, because one, I'm eager to test out the aero bars, but two, I think that's the best first activity to get back into it, because I definitely want to be 100% before I go to the pool, because obviously heaps of people there, and it's just gross if I go to the pool and I'm sick, and I'm just not going to do that. So yeah, recovering well, which is good. It is Friday night, afternoon, evening, sometime, I don't know. I reckon I'm 100% now, I reckon. So I'm going to go on a bike ride tomorrow. Well, that's good. That's exciting. I'm very excited for to be back training. How many days has it been? 6 days? That's ridiculous. I haven't had 6 days off since March last year. That's actually crazy.
I haven't been filming on the ride because it's quite windy, and this is my first ride back properly riding, so I want to just keep focused and all that stuff. But it's beautiful, it's awesome. It's so good to be there. The road is closed, so this is as far as I'll go, but it's quite perfect. It's been about 25 minutes, so it'll be about 50 minutes, and it's about 10 Ks. So I was hoping, yeah, to do 20 Ks, close-ish to an hour, so that is good. I've done a little bit of riding on the aero bars. Oh, it's scary. It's scary, but I'll get used to it for sure. Just little bits at a time. So good to be back riding. So good. This week started with me doing a COVID test, and it's ending with a very, very magnificent weekend of riding. Again, doing more stuff on the aero bars today. Yeah, getting more confident with it, but it's gonna take a long time, I think. I was just thinking, I imagine doing a hard interval, and I think it's gonna be a while before I can do that. But every little bit, slowly making progress. That's why, you know, you get them so far in advance for the race. Yeah, so very stoked with how this ride is going.
I definitely reckon these 2 bike rides have been quite helpful in the recovery, because I feel like I didn't properly recover from the event last weekend because I was also trying to get better from being sick. My legs were still quite tight for like the whole week, but now I feel like I'm actually back to normal, which is really good. I feel like it's really hard to, like, when you're a little bit off, to be able to know what is going to be beneficial and what's not going to be beneficial, because I've lost a week of training, but had I have kept training through the last week, I probably would have lost more than a week of training because I would have gotten more sick and more kind of run down. It's good to have experiences like this because you learn from them and then you do better next time. I reckon this is probably the best time of the year to get sick because I feel like it was quite a very steady kind of progression throughout most of this year, and this kind of month is the only down period where it was a bit like, I don't really know what I'm doing because I haven't started my dedicated block for the end of the year stuff, but I've kind of finished the events, a bit limbo, which I kind of now can use as a bit of a readjustment period. Quite good timing, I think. I think it's a week off has made me so much more eager to do real dedicated training for the rest of the year. So that's good.